Monday. We are back from spring break and I am pumped and I am ready to go. I have so many things that I want to accomplish and I just need to be really disciplined with myself and getting things done. So I'm going to show you something in a minute that's on the table that I have. I'm blocking some granny squares, and then right now this doesn't look like much, but this is an amigurumi piece that I am currently working on. So this is like the head, and then I have my ears, and then I'm working on the body is here. So I'm gonna eat lunch. I got a late start today just because I had to work out, then I needed to take my shower, blow dry my hair, put some makeup on, get myself together because that is important too. I've come to realize that when I don't, necessarily get myself put together, I tend to not be as productive in my days. So it is a new thing for me that I am going to try my hardest to get up. Got up early today, got up before the kids. I got up at 6:30, even though I want to get up at 6. So we're gonna try to aim for 6 tomorrow. And then, so that way I have about an hour before they get up and I can just wake myself up, do what I need to do if I need to do anything in the mornings. I really just like to have that time to wake up and get my day started. So that's my goal, is to start waking up earlier, maybe doing my workout in the morning. That way it doesn't cut into my crochet time. I know that sounds awful, but that's my job, crocheting. So I only get a couple of hours during the actual day. And when I'm working on new projects like the one I'm working on here, it can be hard because I don't know the pattern. So it takes a little bit longer for me to get them done. But anywho, I am going to actually break for lunch. I had been working on the ears for this, and like I said, I started to work on the body. Oh, let me show you guys what I did work on while the kids were off. I worked on this a little bit. So we have some granny squares that I got blocked. So these are looking awesome and I can't wait to put them together. So yeah, I can't wait to put those granny squares together. It is going to be a purse and I just think it's going to turn out, I'm hoping, super cute because I'm using a cotton yarn. It's smaller width. It's only a 3-weight yarn. So we shall see how these turn out, but this is something I will be trying to complete this week, is getting this done. And then also getting the other project done, which I don't think should take long. I'm hoping I can get it done by tomorrow. So we shall see how that goes. Just wanted to pop in and say hello. Hi guys, it is Tuesday. So I didn't do much crocheting after I did talk to you guys just for a little bit in the morning. It is about 11 o'clock again. I actually got up at 6 today, did my workout this morning before the kiddos got up, before I had to get them to school, all that fun stuff. I'm just grabbing in my bag here, all this stuff. So I had to take my daughter yesterday. She had dance class. So while she was in dance class, and now that it's light outside, I did get some crocheting done. So I also managed to put some eyes in. It looks wonky right now, but hopefully when it gets put together, it'll look cute. So here's the body, should go on. So we should get that on like that. And then I have the ears to put, and I got the nose done. Got a nose to go on there, so it'll start looking like a person. I got the hands, got both hands done. So ears, hands, nose, and one foot. So I have one more foot to make and the tail, and then we are going to get this all sewn to, actually I might sew it all, no, I'm gonna get all the parts done and then I'm gonna sew it together. So I'm gonna work on that really quickly, just getting the foot done and the tail so then I can get it sewn together. Oops, almost lost the nose here. Now I was hoping that this was gonna be small enough to be a keychain for my purse, but I'm thinking it's a little too big, but that's okay. It'll still be cute. I'm sure my daughter, somebody will probably try to steal it. We'll see if it even looks cute when I get it all put together. Right now it looks a little wonky. After I get done with that, I have got all my squares that were blocked. I need to sew in the ends here, and then we are going to hopefully later today work on getting it seamed up to finish these projects, because I want to move on to something new. I know I feel like I'm all over the place when I'm not market prepping. I kind of just do whatever I want. So I go back and forth a lot. I want to make plushies again. But I also am having a lot of fun with granny squares. And then I also have a tapestry piece that I'd like to work on. Actually, I think I'm going to do the tapestry piece first, because I know my oldest daughter wanted one. So I think I'm going to work on the tapestry piece after I get done making these two projects. So let's go ahead. I'm just going to bring you guys along today and show you what I have going on and just get what I can get done before, of course, I have to go get kids. But yeah, so that's what we're going to do today. Okay, hey guys, so it is later in the day. I have picked up the kids and I am about to assemble my pieces together. So let's go ahead and get that going. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pins here, and I'm going to pin the ears on just where I think they should go on her head. So we're going to go ahead and get some pins out and then get that done. I'm just going to pin, oh, we don't need all those. So we're going to go ahead and get that done. It is Thursday. So yesterday I didn't do any vlogging. I had to go and I went and got some groceries with my mom, and then the kids were a half day, so that was fun. So my daughter came home. Her friend's birthday is on Friday, and she's like, Mom, she loves Snoopy. Can you please make her something? So here is what we have. He turned out so cute. This was very simple to make. I started with a different pattern, and it was like, the head was like the whole size of this body right here. I was like, you know what, that's going to be way too big, because she wanted a keychain, and then I was like, well, but you want the plushie yarn, and so we just went ahead and made this little guy, and I think he's so cute. I also wanted to share with you guys, so sometimes we make projects and, you know, even experienced, us experienced or intermediate crocheters, we don't always make things it doesn't always come out the way that we had hoped. I had some yarn that I wanted to use up because I don't want it anymore, because I'm trying to go through my stash and get rid of, use up the yarn that I have. Making this, it's it's a fox, and she's not, I still have to make a bow for her head, but I just don't like the way her eyes turned out. I sewed her ear on a little crooked, but this is what she looks like. My daughter stole it, which is fine. I already knew she probably was gonna take it from me, but I just don't like it. I'm gonna make it in like the plushy Chanel yarn or Bernat blanket yarn. But yeah, so sometimes projects just don't turn out the way that you had envisioned, and the pattern that I was following, it was in a different language, so there was just a little, it could have been a little gap in, you know, just reading the words versus like being able to actually sometimes it's better to hear people say things versus written patterns. So, you know, and sometimes things don't translate in different languages correctly to English. So anyways, I don't like the way it turned out, but that's okay. That's okay. I am going to try to remake it in, like I said, the plush yarn. I'm going to work on trying to get my granny squares sewn together today because I really want to get that purse done that I was making. So I'm going to just work on that today. And then once that's done, we will see where that takes me, because I'm kind of at that point, like I said, during this time of year, I just do whatever I want to make. I just make whatever I want to make. So sometimes it leaves me a little scattered, and so it could be very daunting and overwhelming. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to make next. I have a couple of ideas, but we'll see. I like doing these, like I said, I love quick, easy projects. And tomorrow I actually have a video coming out that is all about 5 easy, simple crochet summer projects for you guys to learn. So stay tuned and you guys can watch that tomorrow. But I love these little quick projects because they just get my juices flowing. I'm like, okay, got something done. And I love that feeling of starting and then finishing an item all in one day. This literally, if I started this like at 9:30 at night, and so I went to bed at 10, so I only got a half hour out of it, but I had the arms and the legs and the body done. I just had to assemble, you know, everything together the next day, which was yesterday. So I think it came out fairly cute for, you know, just doing it fairly quickly. But anyways, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to actually go ahead and get to sewing those granny squares together. So let's get to it. Okay, so before I can actually start sewing together, I forgot I need to go through and just weave in all the ends, because when I do finish getting them all together, I just want to have a purse. So we are going to go ahead and get all the ends weaved in first, then we're going to sew it together. So let's get started on that. One thing I did also forget to mention was I needed to go around one more time before I'm joining them, because I want to have just a clean line all the way around. So when I am doing the whip stitch together, they're easier to go together. And for some reason, I've lost a granny square. So we're gonna have to make one of those, but I'm gonna get all these done and then I'll do that granny square. And then hopefully we'll see if later today, if I can get this whipped up. I'm really excited now that I'm actually sitting back down and doing it. Sometimes like when you put a project down, you're just like, okay, I'm over that project, and you move on. I'm glad that I did actually pick this back up, because when I just laid out like how I want the squares to go, it's gonna look super cute. So I'm really excited about that. I don't know if I'm gonna line this bag. I might. We'll see. I do have a ton of lining that I had bought. And then it's just I'm not the greatest sewer. I would do this by hand. I do have a sewing machine, but I'm not that great at it. So more than likely I'm just going to sew it. If I do a lining, I will sew it by hand. So we will see how that goes, but for now I'm just going to continue working on sewing a border in this, and then hopefully later today we'll be able to do a little time lapse of putting the squares together, because that's going to be so much fun. So stay tuned for that, and I will check back in with you guys a little bit later. All right, hey guys, so it is later in the day, and I am about to work on my granny squares some more now that I got the kids home. And I'm just going to try to get this whipped up so that I can get this purse made. I am super excited for that. So let's go ahead and bring you guys along to share in the finishing up the granny squares for real this time. So let's get to it, guys. Hey guys, happy Friday. Yay, we made it another week. I am super excited. I have been consistently good on my workouts. I've been getting up every day, like 5:10, 5:30, just fluctuates. Getting up, I'm working out. It is making me feel so much better, feeling like I was couple years ago when I lost all my weight. And so I'm just feeling really good. I've already lost 3 pounds this week, and I'm just happy, and I'm just look forward to losing the weight that I need to lose to get back to where I want to be for my body type. So anyways, with that being said, I also last night was working on this purse. Look at how cute it's coming out, guys. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to finish it. So that's what we are going to work on today with you guys, is just getting these squares all sewn together. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the handle, if I'm gonna crochet one, or I do have some straps that I bought. So we will see how that goes, if they match with it or not. If not, then I'm just going to go ahead and add a little border across the top part of it. So like this part here, and then down here and here, and then I'll add the handle. But I'm gonna go ahead and actually, I haven't even eaten yet. It's about 9:36 right now. I'm gonna go ahead and eat my breakfast, and then I'm gonna get to sewing this. So I'm just gonna bring you guys along for the ride today, and I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. Let me know in the comments what you guys are working on, what your plans are, and yeah, let's just chat down there. So let me go ahead and get my breakfast finished, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get this done. I'll see you guys soon. Hey guys, so I have it all sewn on one side. I have to go pick up my son, and I literally have just this one piece right there to sew. I'm gonna try to sew it before I leave, but that is all that I have to do. And then I'm pretty sure I have a cream colored oh my gosh, strap. So I think I'm hoping that it's cream and tan, because if it is, that's going on this purse, because I just think it would look so cute. So I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna get that little piece done. Okay, I gotta go. Okay, so I got it done, but I do not have, I really thought I had one. I'm gonna have to check my history of orders on Amazon to see, because I was really certain that I had one, but I can't find it right now. But this is what we have. I think it is super cute. I just can't wait to get a purse strap for it. So that is going to be probably it for today. Gonna run out and go get my son, and then in a little while after that I will go get my daughters. But I hope you guys enjoyed this week. We'll be back next week making another vlog, and maybe if you guys enjoyed the previous video that I posted today, actually, I would like to do another video like that. So I'm going to work doing some research this weekend on another video like that, not a vlog style, just a sit down and talk video with you guys. So that is going to be something that I'm working on. So I will catch you guys next week, and I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. Until then, bye guys.